When Karen, the head of the local HOA, decided to flex her authority, she targeted a young veteran named Daniel who had recently returned from service. Daniel had simply placed a small American flag and a handicapped accessible ramp in front of his home, both essential for his healing and pride. Karen, however, viewed them as violations of the community's rules. She stormed into his yard with a clipboard, loudly threatening him with thousands of dollars in fines if he did not remove them immediately. Daniel, calm but firm, explained that the flag was his right as a citizen and that the ramp was necessary for his injured leg. But Karen refused to listen. Instead, she filed a lawsuit, dragging him into court in hopes of humiliating him and making an example out of him. The courtroom filled quickly, as neighbors and veterans groups came to support Daniel. When the judge entered, Karen smugly presented her case, waving photos and citing obscure HOA regulations. But as Daniel respectfully stood, he quietly explained his service, his injury, and his need for accessibility. His voice carried humility, not anger, and his sincerity struck a chord with everyone present. The judge leaned forward, visibly moved, and asked Karen a single pointed question. "Are you really trying to fine a man for flying the very flag he risked his life defending?" Karen stammered, trying to backtrack, but her arrogance had already exposed her cruelty. The judge dismissed the case instantly, warning the HOA against harassment and upholding Daniel's rights. The courtroom erupted in applause, and many people shed tears at the moment of justice. Karen, red-faced and humiliated, left the room in silence. From that day forward, the community rallied around Daniel, treating him with respect and gratitude. The story spread as a reminder that authority without compassion leads to downfall. The moral is clear: rules should never overshadow humanity, and respect for those who sacrifice for others is a duty, not a choice. Karen tried to belittle a veteran, but instead, the court reminded her, and everyone watching, that justice and dignity will always rise above arrogance.